So, are you your own worst enemy? Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Creative Exploration series. This week I wanted to talk about your own ego and how it can be very dangerous. Now, this is something that really kind of affects everybody to some degree, some definitely more than others. But it's something that really happens to everybody, and it's a really serious trap that you can fall into if you're not being careful. And not necessarily when I talk about ego, people like to think about, well, I'm so great and I'm really good at music, and that can definitely be a detriment to your music. But it's the more internal monologue that you have with yourself where your ego is telling you, well, you're better than this. Like, you can make something better than this, but you're not. So it tends to kind of trigger this downward spiral that's very, very subtle, but it generally stems from you expecting yourself to be better than you really are at the time. And now this can kind of go back to that Ira Glass quote where he was talking about how your artistic tastes are sometimes much more refined than your artistic skill, and especially when you're just starting out. And I think that that's a very, very important idea to internalize, that it's okay to not be as good as you think you are. Because if you think that you're better than you are, you will constantly be disappointed in yourself, and that will lower your creative output and your creative potential. I think it's very important to not be so hard on yourself, and be okay with making mistakes, and being okay with trying new things, and being okay with those new things failing. Because in the end, like, you just need to keep making things to get better. And if you get in your own way, if you constantly think, well, I have to do this because this is what good artists do, or I have to do this because this is what's going to make me a better person, that's not the right way to go about doing something like this. Because art is very personal, it's a journey, and you have to go over the speed bumps to get to the end. And do you have any ideas on like the subtle ways that your ego can get in your own way? I'd really love to hear them in the comments. Again, thank you so much for watching this series, and I'll see you in the next one. Be remarkable. And this series is also supported by some incredible Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for continuing the Creative Exploration series.